It's the final day of the UN negotiations here in Copenhagen, and thousands have descended on this Nordic city. Among them, leaders of NGOs, politicians, heads of state, and one group you might not expect, business CEOs.
The businesses of tomorrow that are being built today, looking to the future and looking to transform the marketplace by 2020.
This is the climate group's commitment session where governments and businesses commit to their actions over the next few years.
And because if you want to have a fast transformation, it's about good government policy and incentives and business innovation and investment.
We have to turn out the lights for 1 hour and it will save the planet.
You don't have to. Right now I'm standing at the Bella Center press room, and Jeff Swartz, the CEO of Timberland, is getting interviewed by Bloomberg TV about how business intersects with this climate deal.
So we're boot makers from New Hampshire. We live in the outdoors. I'm a shoe salesman, not a government leader. I wish government leaders would do what they're paid to do, which is lead. But in the meantime, while they continue to have all these conversations here at Copenhagen about climate change, there are companies, for-profit companies, great American brands that are already making substantial investments that are good for their shareholders that are about climate change.
As you know, Margaret, that was the CEO of Timberland joining us. He is a big activist advocate for enacting change on a corporate level.
I'm desperate for the government, our government, and others to set social policy, to put the price of carbon into the conversation, to say out loud, hey, Timberland, figure out what to do about methane. I don't have an answer. I do know, though, that if you put stress on the private enterprise system, either innovates or dies. That's what I live with every single day. It's like a deadline. Either make it or you miss it. I think if the government set some deadlines, they would be massively surprised. We'd make them.
So I just went for a test drive with Shai Agassi in this new Renault 100% electric vehicle.
As you can see, the driving is fairly normal. It's other than the fact that it's quiet.
Now, what needs to be in place in places like Denmark or even the US in order to have a car like this?
Well, you need two networks. You got a charging network and a switching network. So you need to work with the government, both local level and federal level, to set it up.
And Shai was actually saying, I think this is really interesting, that it's going to be far cheaper than other cars on the road. With the conclusion of talks in Copenhagen, one thing is certain. Individuals are stepping up, taking the initiative, and battling climate change with or without a climate deal.